Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I wanted to talk about something that I've been seeing a lot lately where, I watch a lot of people's videos and looking at the comments and stuff, videos about dating, game, whatever it is, picking up girls. And so, there's this theme that I'm seeing where guys are talking about how, learning game, that's like catering to the girl, or you're putting her on a pedestal by learning how to attract women, right? And I'm just like, man. It's just like the excuses that dudes come up with, or the craziness that guys say. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Now, see, this is what you got to understand when it comes to learning game. See, learning game is about improving yourself, and as a result, you become more attractive to women. Okay? It's about improving yourself, and as a result, you become more attractive to women. Now, when we talk about game also, there are like techniques and stuff that you can do, and I'm going to talk about the whole technique thing a little later. But let me stick to this part right here. So, when you're talking about learning game, it's about you being the best version of yourself, you becoming that guy, that dude that women want to fuck with. You understand? And so a lot of times the reason why guys have issues and trouble in the game is because they're not working on themselves. And so they'll want girls and they'll want to pick up chicks. They'll want to have a girlfriend. They want all these things to go down. But they first haven't really done any work on themselves. And I'm like, how do you expect for this chick or these women to really want to fuck with you when you are not at the point where you even feel like, you're the shit? So why would she think you're the shit if you don't think you're the shit? You understand? You're not really, understanding who you are and what you're about. You understand? Like my dude, Steve the Dean says, he talks about, look, we're talking about manhood here. And as a result, you get women through that. Right? The main topic we're talking about is dating and dealing with women, but it's really about self-improvement. Because the thing is, even when we talk about techniques and we talk about, stuff that you do and all this other stuff, it's you improving yourself in the realm of the dating game. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about catering to no chick. It's not about putting her on a pedestal. Because see, guys will say these type of things because for some reason, dudes think any type of, like interaction or any type of thing that you're doing when it comes to you trying to attract women or seduce women is you doing all this extra stuff, or you going out of your way to sort of like impress a girl or make her like you. You understand? And I did a video talking about how you should never do anything for women. You guys should definitely check that out. I just put that up. But, guys think that that's what it is. Like any type of thing that, so if a guy says, hey, I want to learn how to, attract women. They're like, what are you talking about? You trying to cater to these hoes, and you trying to put them on a pedestal, and, you should just like, just focus on getting money, and then the chicks are going to come, or, focus on this, and then the girls are going to come, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, man, I'm like, it's funny because when I hear this stuff, I'm like, yo, I know that these dudes aren't getting shit popping off. See, there's ways that you can know when a person really is like involved in the shit that they claim they're involved in. Meaning, if a dude is talking all that shit, talking about, oh yeah, just say and do whatever, and if the girl likes you, she's gonna fuck with you, and you don't need to worry about game and all this other stuff, I already know that dude ain't getting no play. He's not fucking with no chicks. He ain't getting shit popping off. It ain't happening. Because any guy who really gets things going understands the importance of game. Any guy who consistently, gets hot women understands the importance of game. Any guy who has a girlfriend, a long-term relationship, understands the importance of game. Right? Now, what I was talking about earlier when I was saying about the technique, right, is that sometimes when it comes to, you understanding game, you're going to learn different things you can say and do that will increase the chances of you attracting more and more women. So, when it comes to this technique stuff, you're going to learn things that's going to make you more attractive to women. But this is the type of stuff that guys will say sort of is like the catering or the putting the chick on a pedestal or something like that, because you're actively trying to do something to inspire a chick to react or respond a certain way. See, what you got to understand about when you're learning techniques when it comes to this game, it's about you understanding what women respond to. And what happens is that women will respond to certain things that you do. And when you're doing those things, it inspires her to react. This is why when guys will say shit like, oh, this game stuff is stupid. It don't matter. All you got to, it don't matter, calling a girl. You just call her whenever you want. Just, text her 10 times a day. It doesn't matter. If she likes you, she's going to get back to you and you guys are going to have a great time. She's going to love you for it and all this other goofy shit. It's because these guys don't understand what women respond to. They've never really been dealing with women like that. They don't have, they're not well versed in the game. So, like, for example, like a technique, quote unquote, would be something like, I talked about this before, where if you go on a first date, right, the date's cool, then you hit her up a week later, and you go on the second date, and then you hit her up a week later, and you go on that third date. So, you don't hit her up every fucking day during the week and all this other stuff. And so what happens is that by you, hitting her up once a week and setting the dates and seeing what's popping, right? That gives her time in between those, in between the time you saw her and then the time you text her to make something else happen. That gives her time to wonder about you, to guess about you, which also creates more of an emotional attachment to you, because she's thinking about you during the week. She's wondering, oh, does this guy like me? Is he going to call me back? Am I going to go on that second date? And so when you do finally call her for the second date, she's excited. She's, really excited to make it happen, right? And so that's an example of the technique. But see, guys who don't understand the game, they'll be like, oh, but why you got to learn all this? Because you're learning all this to cater to the girls and to put them on a pedestal and all this. And I'm like, no, you're learning shit that's going to work. You understand? You're learning things that's going to make women respond to you in certain ways. Because this is the thing that guys don't understand, right? Is that whatever you're doing when you're interacting with women is either inspiring her to want to fuck with you or inspiring her to not want to fuck with you or to pull back. So there's certain things that you do that inspire her to keep wanting to see you, to, get to be more attracted to you. And then there are things that you do that inspire her to be like, I'm not really going to fuck with this guy anymore. I'm not going to call him anymore. You understand? Now, if you don't know what you're doing, a lot of times you could be doing things that's going to inspire her to not want to fuck with you. This is why I say it's important to understand game. Because when you're understanding that, you're inspiring her to want to keep fucking with you. And see, this is the thing, because guys have this thing, they're like, oh no, that's some bullshit, because, if a girl really likes you, it doesn't matter. She's just gonna, call you and see you and do this and do that. And again, like I said, it's on another video. What I'm talking about here is this. Now, if a girl really likes you, because, and this is, and let me back it up a little bit. Most of the time, right? A girl really likes you once she is emotionally attached to you. Okay? That's when a girl really likes you. Now, when a girl first meets you, right? And usually when a girl is emotionally attached to you, that's after her sort of seeing you for, a few times. And it doesn't have to be anything like a long-term thing, but she had to see you at least 2 or 3 times in that regard to sort of get a feel for you and actually want to, get that sort of feeling for you, right? Now, a girl could first meet you and think you're cute. and be interested in going on a date with you, but she's not really emotionally attached to you, so she doesn't really like you. So again, I've said this on the video before, is that this is the time when it's the easiest for a girl to drop you, for a girl to not want to even fuck with you anymore, because she hasn't even developed that emotional attachment. So when you do something or say something that's goofy, it's easy for her to fall back, right? And that's because you didn't understand the game. You thought, oh, I don't need to know any of this because I don't need to fucking cater to these bitches. But what you don't understand is you're not catering to them. What you're actually doing is you're doing them a favor. Because check this out. What happens is this. Let's say a girl actually likes you, right? But see, what happens is in a girl's crazy fucking mind, what she does sometimes is that she fucking gets in her own way of making shit happen for her. And as a result, shit doesn't happen for you. So what I mean is this, is that if you don't know what you're doing, right? Let's say, for example, you were calling a girl 2 times a day for the past week and you just met this chick, right? Now, you may be a cool guy. You may be a nice guy, like a really just cool, chill dude, right? But what happens is that, the girl ends up getting turned off a lot because she may think, damn, this guy's needy. He might be a stalker. He might be crazy. I don't know what the fuck. Why is he calling me all this time? You understand? Right? So even though you're none of those things and you just called her because maybe you actually just wanted to talk to her. Maybe you're excited to talk to her. You really like her. You want to talk to her. You want to have a conversation with her, whatever it is. You're just, you want to do this, but you're not really a weird ass guy. It's just, that's how you felt you were supposed to do it. But by you doing that, that scared her off. Right? So what happens is that since it scared her off, she's not going to fuck with you and you're not going to get to fuck with her. Right? So what happens is if you had game, if you understood the game and your game was tight, what you would do is you would go out with her, hit her up, set a date, go out with her, have fun on the date, right? And then hit her up later that week to go on another date. So what happens is instead of her being inspired to be like, oh my God, this guy's crazy, he's needy, blah, blah, blah. What she's thinking is, damn, this guy, I had a really great time with him, but I haven't heard from him in a few days. Oh my God, does he really like me? And then she's losing her mind, wondering when you're going to call back. She's anticipating your call. So when you do call her, she's like, yes, finally. And she's like excited to fucking talk to you. And she's excited to go on that second date. So now you get to go on the second date with her. So you get to fuck with her and she gets to fuck with you. So you did her a favor by you knowing game. You understand? Because nothing happens for her unless you make it happen. But you're either inspiring her to want to fuck with you or you're inspiring her to not want to fuck with you. So if your game is weak, you're inspiring her to not want to fuck with you. So what happens is that you don't get to fuck with her and she doesn't get to fuck with you because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. You see what I'm saying? So it's not you catering to her. You understand what I'm saying? It's you orchestrating situations so that you can make things happen with women. And as a result, the woman experiences something too because you knew what the fuck you were doing. See, oh man, this is sad, man. This is sad to me sometimes. I'll be like, because I'll be watching these dudes' videos and they be talking all this shit. And I'm like, oh, don't listen to these dating coaches because they don't know what they're talking about. And, they just want your money and they just want you to pay, to learn things. Like what? Man, like I tell you guys, the stupid shit I hear, it just boggles my mind. It just boggles my mind. Like, yo, you know, it's another stupid shit I be hearing. Dudes be talking about. They be like, yo, you know, Mr. Locario, he be lying because he knows it's all about looks. You know, he's just saying it's not about looks because he wants to sell his books and his programs, and he knows that if he tells the truth, then nobody's gonna buy his shit. Oh my goodness! Like, okay. Oh my, like, really? Okay, let's let's break this down real quick. I don't even know why I'm entertaining this nonsense, but I think it's hilarious because it shows how simple-minded motherfuckers is. Okay, let's say for sake of argument, it's all about looks, and all the good-looking guys are getting chicks. They're fucking bitches like crazy, and all the ugly guys aren't getting shit. Now, answer me this. All the good-looking guys is getting the chicks, right? The ugly dudes ain't getting shit, right? So that leaves nobody. So that means that the good-looking guys who are getting girls would have no reason to watch my videos because they're getting chicks anyway. Now, the ugly dudes would have no reason to watch my videos because what would be the point? It's all about looks. So if you're ugly, you're fucked. So why would you even watch a video? But obviously, I got like 8 million combined views on my channel for some odd reason. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I don't know how you stay in business for 10 years if you you know, have products and stuff that don't work. I don't, you know, I mean, answer me this, guy. I just want to know. I want to know how this shit makes sense. Because if it's all about that, you know, if it's not about the game and, you know, it's not about learning nothing, you obviously can't learn game because game is just about catering to bitches. And, you know, it's all about looks. So the good looking guys are going to get the girls, so they don't need to watch any videos on game. And the ugly guys, there's no point to watching a video. So who's watching my shit or any other coach's stuff to learn how to get women? Right? Who are the customers that I'm just trying to sell shit to if there's no customers? Because all the good looking guys are fucking like crazy and all the ugly guys don't even bother because they're like, well, it's all about looks. Man. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the video there.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.